Remember, James Harden, in the post-game last night, when asked about Doc Rivers, he said, next question. Next question. Didn't give him a vote of confidence, didn't do anything. We all know what that means. That means you don't necessarily want to play for that coach. And you pointing the finger at Doc Rivers and what have you. Doc Rivers, yes, do I think he did a good job? You're damn right considering the circumstances. Great job? No, because you didn't end up winning the championship. But should he deserve blame for this? Hell no. But he gonna get it because he's not the coach that Daryl Morey selected. Daryl Morey came after him. And obviously, Daryl Morey had his sights set on James Harden. And it is what it is, guys. It was a bad performance. There is no way around it. And as far as I'm concerned, it was so bad, it looked, I'm not saying it is because I don't know, it looked deliberate, Stat.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think it did look intentional, right? Because it seems like James doesn't want Doc as a head coach. And he has history of, like, if he doesn't like something, he will shut down. And we saw last night that he shut down, and then the comments of saying, you know, next question in the post-game interview lets me know that he doesn't really agree with Doc being the head coach there, and so he shut down on this Perkins. I think the ideal of it is that if that's the case, right, and you change coaches and you bring in Mike D'Antoni, what does that mean for Joel Embiid?
Go ahead, big boy.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I don't blame some of it. I don't blame part of it. I blame all of it on James Harden, right? Are we starting to see the pattern right now? Like, we go back to the Rockets days, okay? He get into it with Dwight Howard. Him and Dwight Howard don't see eye to eye. Dwight Howard out of there. All of a sudden, CP3 come in. Him and CP3 don't see eye to eye. CP3 out of there. Okay, Russ get there. Russ out of there. All of a sudden, he want out. He don't show up to training camp, and when he do come in, he's out of shape. Force his way to Brooklyn. All of a sudden, he gets to Brooklyn with his guy Kevin Durant, a guy that them two hadn't been talking in years. Because James Harden wanted KD to come to Houston when the KD decided to go to Golden State.
Yes.
Okay, so KD says, you know what? Come join this. Let's make a run at it now. Gives up Karis LeVert and Jared Allen, who they can use, by the way. And all of a sudden, James Harden bounced on Kevin Durant. Forget the Kyrie Irving situation. It's a pattern going, right? And all of a sudden, you get to Philly. All of a sudden, you get to Philly. And now, all of a sudden, you quit. You quit on Doc Rivers. You quit. 2 shots, you quit. You quit. Why? Because you want things to go James Harden way. And we're talking about a guy that's a top 75 greatest player of all time.
Right.